Today, we're at the Queens County Library, Kent Island branch in their brand new MakerSpace, where we're going to show you how your creative dreams can become reality with Michael and Michael. Guys ready?
Yeah.
Let's tour it. What do we have here?
So this is a 3D printer. This kind uses a plastic filament, and it works kind of like a fancy hot glue gun. It takes this string of plastic, it melts it, and then it draws out the object line by line into a three-dimensional object. Anytime this space is open, there's going to be at least one of us in here who can help you figure out the process, take you from start to finish.
Yeah, so if someone was making one of these, you can actually find files online for the stuff you want to create, right?
Absolutely. There's a lot of free resources online. There are definitely places you can buy them, but you don't have to. And we can point you in the right direction. Okay, so we have our design on the flash drive here. We're going to plug that in, and it already has an idea of what it is. Hit print, and then we need to load up our plastic.
So while we're waiting,
Yeah.
so someone might be wondering, how much does this cost me if I want to come in and create my own model?
Everybody gets one free print a month. Beyond that, there is a small fee for materials. We try to keep everything as low as possible. It's not a business, it's a library. But yeah, and if you just kind of have a rough idea of what you want, we can, like I said, we can point you in the direction of some resources. We have computers here that you can use.
Okay, so our starter's finished. So what's next?
So all we have to do is pull this off, pop it off the plate. Oh, that came off really nice.
Wait, that was clean.
Yeah, easy as that.
Vacuum form.
Yeah.
Tell me about it.
So what this machine does is it has a heating element in the top here, kind of like a toaster oven. You put a plastic sheet in this frame, lift it up. We're going to let it heat up. And then when it's ready, we'll put Mr. Slug on here. We'll pull the sheet down over it, and there's a vacuum motor in the bottom here, and it will suck the plastic sheet tight around Mr. Slug and make a mold out of it.
So right here we have our epilogue laser. It can be used for cutting and engraving all sorts of different materials, ranging from wood to glass to acrylic to even leather.
So I can bring a logo of my own design, really, right? And maybe a piece of wood, or if I knew exactly what I wanted to put it on, as long as it fits in the machine.
Yeah,
that you engrave on it?
Yeah, you can bring any sort of design you want for the most part, and we can definitely do everything we can to make it work. People have even brought photos, and we've engraved photos onto wood and glass.
So now we're kind of at our computer laptop makerspace area where people can actually bring their own designs, right?
Yep, you can bring your own files in, and you can start from absolute zero. We can work with you on that. We have the full Adobe Creative Suite, so your Photoshop, your Illustrator, all of those sort of things you can use here in the Makerspace for free.
So our file's ready, just time to load it up?
Yep. Just take our piece of wood, put it in here, and we'll get this started. We just got to kick on the air and the filter, make sure we don't smoke ourselves out here.
That sounds good. It might be a little loud.
A little bit loud. Make sure nothing catches fire. And then we just hit the button.
Nice and easy.
Simple as that.
So you brought us over to the big printer. What are we doing on this?
So we already did an engraving on the laser. We might as well make some stickers while we're at it.
I love it.
So we've queued up your logo here. We're going to do a whole row of them. So this thing works like a giant inkjet printer. We have two different kinds of sticker paper. We also have window cling material. Patrons are more than welcome to come in and do that. We've had folks make designs for floats, for the parade, and things like that. And yeah, just make it into a great big sticker.
Tell us about the Cricut.
So Cricut's actually super easy. It is a cutting machine, so you can make things like these. You work up your design using the Cricut software. You load your material into the front here, and then it has a little cutting head, and it just cuts out the design for you.
I know this might not need as much of an introduction, but still, you have it here. Tell us about them.
We have 5 different sewing machines that you can use. We have all of the thread and the bobbins and the pins and all of those sort of things that you can use. Just bring in your own fabric, your patterns, and you can absolutely make use of those.
All right, last stop. What we got?
So this is the embroidery machine. It's almost like a 3D printer for fabric. You load up your design onto it, you put your thread in, and then it will stitch out embroidered designs like this. It just goes color by color. You load your fabric into it on a hoop, and it does the rest.
I hope you enjoyed our tour of the Makerspace here at the Kent Island branch of the Queens County Library. It's just that easy to come into this room and meet all these smiling faces. We have Kelly, Michael, and Michael that could be here to help out, and maybe some other people too. They're right here at the desk, ready to help you and ready to make your dreams become creative reality. We'll see you there.